Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sallystampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you what I've called my Cosy Baker's box. I don't know about you, but I don't know, this DSP, this beautiful lace trim, well, diamond weaved ribbon actually, but it just gives me that cosy feel. I don't know, fluffy blankets and yeah, just cosy and nice. And I think the Sahara sand as well also makes it softer. I don't know, I just really like it. I've done the DSP not in 2 panels but in one piece. I just thought that was quite nice and something a bit different. But yeah, ideal for gifts, can be adapted for Christmas, birthdays, Easter, anything really. And it's a good size, it will hold a fair few treats in, that will. So yeah, simple baker's box, really easy to make. You need a piece of cardstock that is 11.5 by 7.5 inches, which is 29.6 by 19 centimetres. On the short side, we're going to score at 3, 5 and 7 inches, which will be 7.5, 12.5 and 17.5 centimetres. Then on the long side with the thin strip at the top, you're going to score at 3, 5.5, 8.5 and 11. And in centimetres that will be 7.5, 14.3, 21.8 and 28.3. With this dreaded ruler, we are going to mark the 2 smaller boxes. So we have these 2 are slightly longer, these 2 are slightly smaller. We're just going to mark the top section at 1 1/4 or 3.4 centimetres on both of them, and then we are going to score down to that horizontal score line. Oh, I think I must have some glue stuck to this because it's sticking to the card. Okay, so it's just 2 nice, as I say, 2 nice score lines. So last month, as you may be aware, I went to a lovely crafting retreat, and one of the lovely ladies there said to me that I do a lot of diagonal scoring. I didn't think I did, but she seems to think that I do. And when I think about it, yeah, actually I probably do. Okay, so fold and burnish the score lines. This little one at the top is going to go the opposite way. So it needs to go that way. Okay. Bottom panels, we're simply going to cut down these, which you may need to do we need to trim? Trying to remember. Hello baby, what are you doing? Just have a moment while yes, that's okay. So yeah, so that's, so we've cut those bottom sections up. And then I have my DSP here. So I have, where's my dog having a little shake? So again, I've gone with the sort of, I don't know, cozy DSP again. So you need 2 that are 2 1/4 by 1 3/4 or 6.3 by 4.5, and you need 2 that are 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 or 7 by 9.5. She's gone running up to bed now. So the smaller ones sit underneath those scored lines that we did, just like so, and these obviously go on the larger panels. I'm only going to press that bottom section down there and I'll explain why in just a second. So I'm still just popping it on where it should be, but I'm only going to press that bottom section down. I want to add some adhesive to this edge here. And let's line those up like so. And then, yeah, I'm fairly confident you need to cut. So your side pieces will go in here, but these are too long. So you do need to trim. Now, the one that's going on the inside doesn't matter. The one that's going on the outside, I'm going to leave and just trim off in a second. So I'm just going to add a bit of on there. Oh, crumbs. So a bit on there. And then this one, because my Seal Plus has just had a little wobbly fit. There we go. Oh, that's because it's empty. Okay, let me grab my refill. Just very quickly. You see how quickly these go together. They're just fabulous, aren't they? Just a quick and simple way of doing this. Okay, so add my adhesive on here, fold this over, and then I can just use my scissors now to trim that down. Perfect. And then my top will just fold in, and now I'll just happily press that DSP down. It was more because of this little bend. I didn't want the paper to pull or tear or rip, but it has lifted. It has just moulded quite nicely there. So make sure these are lined up. I don't quite know why that's not lined up, but anyway, those are lined up. If you want to measure this distance, feel free. As you know, I don't. And then I'm just going to punch some holes for my ribbon. I have to put those away because they're just so big and heavy. I just hate having them in the way. So I've got that like so. Whoa, I'm going to grab my peg just to hold it like this whilst I add my ribbon. This beautiful diamond weave. So that's the back, so I'm just going to pop one end through there, one end through there. Take my peg off now. Why do I constantly feel like I have glue everywhere? I'm a true crafter, aren't I? It's either glitter or glue that you have covered in you. Right, nice bow. This is really chunky, this ribbon, but I do love it. So try and make a semi-decent bow. Okay. I don't know why I had a fearful panic then that I wasn't recording. That would not have been funny. Okay, so give those a little trim. And then all I need is my lovely little sentiment. So I have inspired thoughts, and I have some more Sahara sand card. Sending healing thoughts your way. I quite like that. I think it works quite well for, you know, someone who might be not feeling too well, and you could send them some nice treats maybe. Some Versamark, because I'm going to heat emboss. I think that's run out. Let me just give it a little quick spritz. Smooth them. Sorry, I can't work in a mess. Even when I'm doing these, I have to tidy a bit as I go. Right, that and that done. Get my gold emboss. My little sticky things. Might have to read it. Perhaps use some tear and tape. That would work, wouldn't it? So, nice bit of metallics, which I've used the gold. Heat tool. Don't do much heat embossing massively, but I don't know why, because I do like it. So heat that, shouldn't take too long. And then I used the postage stamp punch. Postage stamp punch. And these gorgeous genial gems, which I haven't used much of, but they are really nice. I might just have to trim that, I think. So pop that in like so. Do I still need to trim some more? Oh no, it's okay, it's just catching on something down there. There we go. So I'm just gonna push that where I want it. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to get that out in a moment. And then I just added some dimensionals to the back. And popped this on the top here. I absolutely love this colour combination, I have to say. I'm going to have to go back with the same gems as before because I just think they look lovely. So a large one and a small one, and then a large one and a small one. And there we go. Those are my cosy baker's boxes. I love those colours. I love those colour combinations. I love the DSP. In good taste. Still available. Speak to you all soon. Have a great day.